Currently, I'm using Google Classroom in my self-contained classes, so we are pretty much on the computers every single day and utilizing Google Classroom I'm using it to get the information to the students, and they're using it to submit.
It's helpful that all students have technology so that in a classroom we can change or use lessons in different ways to appeal to different types of learners.
And it's really worked well with those classes in that the kids can work at their own pace. They have access to information readily through the internet and through resources that I provided them, which they can use to help them complete activities instead of just relying on the teacher giving them answers or feeding them the information. It's more student directed, and they're able to go and find that information that they need and work through the content that they're learning.
So this year for Science Fair, we decided to do all Google Docs, plain and simple. And so students would write their research paper. In the past, they'd write a 40-page paper. I hand correct it, hand it back to them. They redo it, they print it out again, another 40 pages, 3, 4, 5, 6 times, until we finally get it to the level that it can go to regionals. This year I had so much fun, a little bit too much, and that the kid was writing their paper, they submitted it, and then I made comments. And as I was making comments, I could see the student also online. They were making comments back to me, and we were fixing their paper together. So they were at home, I was at home on a snow day, and we were still able to get Science Fair finished.
Once we decide to design lessons for students using one-to-one technology, that would involve collaborating with the school-based technologist specialist as well as other key people in the school to make sure we're using the right tools.
Just that ability, even so much for practicing, if they want to complete an assignment and then instantly send it to me. I've got lots of students who don't necessarily have the ability to do it at home.
Good teaching is always good teaching, no matter where you are and what you're learning.
So they can do it in school, they can do it, during their lunchtime, during their off periods, during some downtime in class, and I think that'll make it just more effective for them to be able to say, here, I did it, then I can give them feedback, and then instantly they get better.
English classroom, where you are having a lids up type day and you're using technology to deliver a lesson. All students would still be collaborating with each other, but they would be able to use a tool to help them find resources. This is anytime, anywhere learning, and it's important that students have access to this. I have a junior at Centerville High School, his name is Sam, and for him to be able to access the world through technology and learn about different cultures and ways of thinking through technology would make him a superior candidate for any workforce. On several occasions, my son Sam has left his flash drive in the library at school, and I've had to have people come in and open the library so we could get that. For him to have his own piece of technology that he carried with him wherever he went, like his wallet, would mean so much to him as a learner, because that's where all of his knowledge is synthesized.
So if they can do more at home on the practice end and then get that feedback from a program that we use that says, hey, you did this well, but you need to fix this, or you need to do this better, it puts them in a better place for rehearsal. They started here and then they end up here, then we start here the next day, and then they get even better.